So I'd like to thank you, Mr. President, the Majority Leader. I'd like to thank our colleagues that we took this up today, but I'd like to appeal to the palace na pag-aralan din nila. Just on that humanitarian, huwag nyo nang pansinin lahat ng tumitira o nagsasabi sa inyo o sa politika. Ang punto dito, he's a citizen of our country, he's 80 years old, he needs medical attention, he needs his family, he needs people to talk to.
Ginawa ko na lang po one-page resolution, just showing in view of his age and deteriorating health, asking the ICC, we're just appealing to the ICC to allow it within the rules. It's allowed within the rules. As a matter of fact, there has been instances in the past that they granted this kind of privilege to persons with deprived of liberty.
All of the medical information collated leads to an overwhelming conclusion that Mr. Duterte suffers from significant cognitive deficiencies that affect his memory, his daily executive functioning, his visual constructive abilities, and his orientation to place and time. This is concluded simultaneously by a neuropsychologist instructed by the medical officer of the ICC Detention Center.
If the ICC truly claims to uphold the dignity of every human person, then it must not deny this humanitarian plea.
Hindi na po bale na siya ay tunuring kong kaibigan nung siya ay mayor pa ng Davao City. Hindi na po bale na kami nagkakasagutan madalas nung siya ay naging Pangulo sa mga isyu ng polisiya, tungkol sa katiwalian, tungkol sa kanyang pulisya sa paglaban sa droga. Hindi na po bali lahat yun. Sa akin lang po, for a fellow Filipino na nando sa napakalayong lugar at nakakulong, I vote yes or in favor of Resolution number 144.
My vote is guided by humanitarian considerations. Former President Duterte is now 80 years old. According to reports, his health is deteriorating. Hindi po itong unang beses sa ating kasaysayan na tayo ay naging mahinahon at makatao sa dati nating mga pangulo.